On a quiet August night in 1963, a Royal Mail train was stopped in the middle of nowhere. Within minutes, a gang of men would steal the equivalent of $60 million today. It became known as the Great Train Robbery, a crime so daring it shocked the entire United Kingdom. The Royal Mail train left Glasgow for London, carrying large sums of cash. This wasn't unusual. Trains were a trusted way to move money across Britain. But this particular train was carrying far more than usual. Over £2.6 million in banknotes. The gang behind the heist? Not your average street criminals. They were a carefully organized group of at least 15 men, with one clear goal: stop the train, steal the money, and disappear. The plan was brilliant and simple. Near the town of Ledburn, the gang tampered with the railway signals. Instead of showing green, they rigged the lights to show red. At 3 a.m., the driver saw the signal and brought the train to a stop. The robbers, disguised in dark clothing and ski masks, rushed forward. Using a heavy iron bar, they overpowered the driver, Jack Mills, knocking him unconscious. The rest of the crew moved fast. They uncoupled the first two carriages from the rest of the train, the ones holding the cash. Inside the mail car, staff were outnumbered. Within minutes, the gang loaded 120 bags of cash into waiting vehicles. This was no quick grab and run. They moved with military precision, finishing in just 30 minutes. By the time police were alerted, the gang had vanished into the night, leaving behind one of the boldest crime scenes in British history. The heist shocked Britain. Newspapers called it the crime of the century. Police launched one of the biggest manhunts ever seen. But the gang had made one mistake. They hid out at a farmhouse after the robbery, leaving behind fingerprints, evidence, and even playing cards. One by one, members of the crew were tracked down and arrested. Sentences were heavy, some as long as 30 years. Yet, despite the arrests, much of the money was never recovered. Some of the robbers escaped prison and fled abroad, living as fugitives for years. The Great Train Robbery remains one of the most daring heists in history, a crime pulled off with perfect planning, but undone by human mistakes.